I launched on 21st of October. I have only like 8 days of sales and I already made $9,652.
How do you feel living in Panama while able to build a business in the US without having to own a warehouse, without leaving your home?
It feels absolutely amazing to be able to sell online. I trusted the process and it works.
Welcome back, friends. Welcome back, Shifu Warrior. In today's video, I want to share with you guys an awesome interview that I just had with one of our students inside of the Shifu Mentorship program about her journey starting an online business as a beginner. There's going to be a lot of key insight about the business, a lot of practical advice, whether you are a new Amazon seller or you're already selling on Amazon to help your business. This is going to be episode 1 of her story so that it helps you guys to learn at the same time to take action. If you're new here, my name is Justin. I've been selling on Amazon for over 6 years and have done well for myself that allowed me to retire my mom and able to build a life of freedom that I have. I do want to share with you, I wasn't born smart. I wasn't born to be having a silver spoon in my mouth. I have to work hard for everything that I have now, but if I can change my life with the knowledge, you can do the same thing. And that is the reason why we make this video, we make this channel with the mission to empower you to start believing in yourself, to start that first business. And I know there's so many gurus out there that are currently misleading you guys. So I do encourage you guys to follow me on my Instagram at nhutcao. You can find a link in the video description so that you can learn and see the entire journey of myself from the beginning to where I am now. Don't forget that we have free training and also workshop that we host weekly for free to help you guys to have more detail about Amazon. So make sure you guys check out the comment description, all right? Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. I saw that you launched recently. I'm very happy to see that.
Yeah, thank you, Shifu.
How do you feel?
I'm feeling actually, of course, happy, but a lot of emotions. I'm feeling optimistic, I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling thrilled because I'm really mind blown that my sales are going up. I'm just happy that everything is working out. I don't know what I'm doing right, but I just know I'm doing something right.
That's awesome. I'm good to hear that. One thing sometime, because it's new, you may not feel like you know what you're doing. That's why you are in the mentorship program. Just learn and trust the process. Show up, do the work, and try to understand as you learn. That would help you tremendously on the journey.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. Always asking for advices or helping where I can, and just keep on going.
And always trying to stay proactive because you don't want to get stuck in the island yourself. Always reaching out, always building friendship. Because one of the key things in business, your friendship would determine your net worth. There's a saying, your net worth will be determined by your network. So that's a good thing that you do.
Yeah, like you are the average of the 5 people you talk to most of the time or hang out with most of the time. Yeah.
So who are your friends that you have been building so far? Tell me.
Well, actually, I don't hang out with friends much. I'm just focusing on my baby, which is 1 year old, and on work. That's what I'm doing. Not much friends right now. Maybe just texting, and occasionally twice a month we will hang out, but not really that much right now. Inside the program, I started with Lois.
Yeah, Louis.
Yeah, I started with him, and he launched way before me. He's doing great. So I launched like 3 months after him. I think a lot of people are close to Lois because he helps other mentees a lot. I'm also quite close to another mentee that joined with us, Josie. She's in the same group as me and Lois.
Based on what you share, as you know that your journey to reach the finish line, you need to have a group of friends that want to letting you know that you're doing the right things, surrounding yourself with the right people.
Yeah, I actually made a couple of other friends, other mentees. We follow each other's social media. Yeah, so I wish I could meet them someday.
Definitely.
I don't live in the States. Yeah.
Which part that you live right now?
I'm in Panama.
Yeah.
So for me, I cannot meet them they have met themselves before, but I wish also to meet them someday. Yeah.
You will meet them.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
So I would love to share with you on this call. What we want to do is make sure we support you on the journey. Right now with Amazon, have you set a specific goal and have you starting to take further action as you're about to sell out on your first batch of product?
Okay, so my goal was to get the momentum to see what is my average. But my average has been increasing. Today when I checked my listing, I got the #1 bestseller in that category. I think that's helping also with with sales. I don't have like a number that I can give you because I just launched last week. And I began with 4 sales, 4 or 5. For the 3 days, I got 4 or 5 sales. Then suddenly it went to like 10. Then now suddenly it's like 20 sales a day. Until now, I'm actually sharing Shifu because it's just too much. So right now I got like 25 sales today. So my goal is to try to keep the average between the lowest and the highest. I don't have enough data to say that this is my number. That's what I should do. I want to keep like maybe a month. I can get a real number of what I should sell daily.
Here is how you can build your goal of how much you want to sell, how many units that you want to sell daily, is looking at your competitor. So right now, selling on Amazon is you are actually right now, as you're making sales, your competitor is not making. So you're basically stealing their sales. So what I want you to do is look at their daily sales graph from Helium 10. Look at the one that is in front of you, the one that you want to match the sales with. Let's say right now you're doing about 20 units per day, but they are doing about 30 units per day. And if you look at the graph for the past 3 to 6 months, it seems they are doing that number consistently. Now you can set goal. Because if you never have goal, then it's hard for you to navigate. So my point here is look at your competitor, look at how much they are selling. You have to look at the smart kid, okay? The one you want to take over, their portion, their ranking, and try to increase your sales. The more sales you get, the better the ranking in the BSR. And the better BSR, the more sales organically you will make. Does that make sense?
Yes. So my goal was, because my MOQ was 500. I have 500 units. I was thinking, was it too much to sell in a month? To sell in a month, I had to sell 15 units a day. That's my goal. I didn't know if that's a realistic number, but now I can see that I can reach that number. I would check on my competitor to see how many they sell on average.
It is realistic. Look at your competitor, because your goal is to take their spot. For you to take their spot, you have to sell more than them, because Amazon ecosystem is like a rank, the one that at the top of the page, they make the most sales, and they have the lowest BSR. So for you to increase to the top, you have to overtake other people. Let's say the next guy is selling more, like 30 units per day, and his bestseller ranking is a lot better than you. He definitely make more sales. So now if you want to take his spot, you want to make more sales than him. And how to make more sales is just do exactly what you are doing already, which is coming from picking the right product, develop the right product, and use marketing to amplify your offer. But as you start to launch, remember that just like at a 9-to-5 jobs, when you first get a job, you have to work extra hard, giving more time to your boss and to your customer. Same on Amazon. Sometimes you may have to reinvest more money back into advertising to acquire more customer. Those are some of the sacrifices that you will make. When I said investing, it means you may give the customer a better offer at a cheaper price, or let's say you willing to take less profit so that you can earn a seat at the table. And once you're able to get more sales and your sales start to grow, Your bestseller ranking also improve. And now you get organic sales and advertising sales. And eventually, once you get stable in terms of sales daily, and once you get, let's say, 50 to 100 reviews, now you can start to increase back your price, let's say by $1, to recoup back the initial investment you put out. It is a give and take. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
The takeaway is always looking for the long-term plan. You want to make sure that you earn the seat at the table, stabilize, and once you're able to sit at the table in that Amazon niche, now you can increase the price. And the customer, they would still want to buy your product because you're going to go $1 to $2 more gradually every 3 to 5 days. And then you recoup your initial investment back.
When would you recommend for me to increase this price?
The time
the review
for you to increase the price you have, so the goal for you to increase the price is to, number one, increase your profit margin. But from your batch number one, you don't want to focus on margin too much. You want to focus on testing the price point, like at what price point the customer still wanting to buy your product. And how to know whether they want to buy is when you're adjusting the price, look at, does your sales decrease? Does your A cost increase? If your A cost increase, like cost of advertising increase, meaning there is some resistance from the customer. Now they hesitant to buy the product because let's say you are $1 more than before. Let's say their friend told them, hey, buy this product, it's so good. But then when they visit your store, it's $1 more than what their friend told them. And that could be reflected through A cost or through sales. Those are the two key metrics to understand whether or not your increasing price strategy is effective. And the goal again is to focus on the sweet spot. You can do that when sales gradually increase to a point where you're about to sell out. Okay, like 50 to 100 units left. That's when you can start testing. So that when you relaunch, you're going to replicate the same strategy. Start from the bottom to get the seat back into the table and gradually increase it. But now you no longer run out of inventory.
Right now, I still have plenty because I ordered 500 units.
Another thing that I want to share is making sure that when you're reordering, take enough that you can chew. So many people, they may make sales and then they want to order, let's say, double to triple, but then all of a sudden the product is defective, and then they get a ton of 1-star review, and then the negative reviews drip in. Amazon gonna put a pause on promoting your product. So make sure that when you reorder, just be aware that take enough that you can chew. Okay, let's say you order 500, right? You can reorder the same, or maybe by 10% to 20% more. Gradually increase it. Don't go all in with double the number of inventory to restock. Like, play strategically, carefully, because right now there's still a lot of unknown things, and we don't want to overplaying the game.
Also, I think in one of I don't remember when and who, but they say that it is not good to increase so many times the price because Amazon doesn't like when you increase the price.
That's why you only increase it every 3 to 5 days. If you increase dramatically, let's say from $30 to $50 right away, Amazon would not like it. But if you increase $1 every 3 to 5 days, it's give enough time for you to see data. And Amazon, they are cool with it, because when you increase price, Amazon make more money with the commission. But all they don't want is a dramatic increase all of a sudden.
So, Shifu, when should I reorder another batch? Like, should I wait to sell out, or should I wait like maybe half of the units are sold and then I can reorder? When is the best time for the second batch?
The best time for the second batch, I would say, is really depending on a few factors. One of the key important thing is you don't want to stop making money. If in the next 30 days your stock level would be, let's say, worth of only 10 days left. But manufacturing the product is 15 days. Shipping the product to Amazon is another 15 to 30 days. So that would be about a month already. So that means you're going to be out of stock for 20 days plus until the product arrives to Amazon warehouse, and then it takes some time for Amazon to take that in. My recommendation is when you are making money, try not to stop the cash flow. If you are selling 20 units per day and you have about 300 units left, you would have a runway of about 10 to 12 days. So that means you should order right away. And you can reorder, let's say, ship out 200 units first by air if your product is small and you can factor in all the costs. If you ship by air but the expenses are shooting up, then it doesn't make sense. But if your product is small and lightweight, you can ship by air so that you can buy more time. So you have to play, business is war, so you have to play very strategically to consistently keep making money.
Also, I got another idea for adding to the bundle. For the second batch, I think I can do that, right? But I have to change my listing, and that's another issue.
When things are going well, try not to change things. Because
Okay.
if you notice a lot of Chinese big restaurant, not big restaurant, but like traditional, when things are working, don't want to change things too much. Until you feel like you hit a roadblock, that's when change is important to improve the direction and the speed. But if things are working well, keep it as is. Because right now,
Okay.
you may run out of stock. Why would you want to add another product in? Then it's going to delay your restock process. So maybe it could be possible in the third batch.
Okay. Can I still ask more questions? Because I actually have a list. So how do I manage my Amazon business finances? I'm not from the States, and it's my first time having an LLC in the States. Are there any other cost-effective ways I can do to drive more traffic to my listing? What's the three most important things to focus on to improve my sales and be on the right path for growing?
Awesome, great job. Congratulations on completing the video. I know right now you may have a lot of things that you're ready to implement, ready to learn. So make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment down below if you have any question about today's topic. I would love to answer any question that you guys have, and I'm an open book. And just a reminder, we do have a workshop that we host on a weekly basis that show you the blueprint how I went from a broke college student to be able to build my first $1 million company. Stay tuned for episode 2 so that I can share with you furthermore about the key insight and her strategy about time management that allowed Carolina, as a mother, as a business owner, to be able to build a business on the side. I know for sure these practical tips and advice would help you to level up your life as well. If we were to take away one key advice, I would say that 1,000-step journey start with the first single step by Lao Tzu. I hope that you take that first action, start your journey, because remember, myself, I wasn't born smart, I wasn't born looking good, but if I can make my life become better, I know for sure you can do the same thing. So start believing in yourself, okay? And start taking action. One step at a time and 1% more every single day. See you guys in the next video.